0.12 and 0.06. So that's your objective function. All right, then now, so we're going to say from extracting that, our objective function is zero, minimize, because you want to use actually maximize profit. Maximize is equals to 0.12 x plus 0.06 y, subject to, then I can just come there, subject to meeting these constraints, which is 9x plus 4y, that, because we said it should not be higher than that. Then another, which is the budget, another constraint is the budget, then is not willing to invest more than 50,000. So however, one thing you need to be aware of, the total risk found. So now, in order for you to find the value here, you need to multiply this by 50 for total investment. So it's going to be 50,000. So that's our new value of 300,000. Okay, so now let's plot this. So we'll start by plotting for what is this risk index, for risk, and then later on we'll find the for the budget, because budget is also a constraint. Remember that if you are given a budget is also a constraint. So for risk, we have let y is equals to 0. So you know that if you are saying let y is equals to 0, that becomes a 0. Then we have the 300,000 that we spoke about over 9. It's equals to, and so now we let x, no, this time around let y, let y, sorry, let x is equals to 0. In that case, we're gonna have y is equals to how much? 300,000 over 4. Then on this other side, we have x is equals to 50,000, y is equals to 50,000. Okay, and and our formula is structured in this manner. Divided by 9. Then you're gonna find 33, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Then divide the very same amount with 4. You're gonna have 75,000. Right. So let's plot this. Okay, what is your biggest X? It's 33. Your biggest Y, it's around about 7.5. So it's gonna lead us to have if we're using 5,000 or even 10, yeah, 10 is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just a small addition, 7, but we need 7.5. So 7.5 is around here. That's your Y. Okay, it's 75 there. So but I need to write 10k. Remember, you don't need to write in full 10k, as long as you are required to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 75. Then this one I'm gonna do it with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and 35. So the 33 is around about here, and you have your 50, which is here, and you have your 50 again, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we have this. Okay, make a straight line and right. Yes. So our solution lies between here, right? Around about 30 there, around about 20 this side. Okay, so we need to prove that. However, we understand that as part of the solution we do have this the 50 and the 33 and the 0, 0. So obviously you need to respect that, and as subject to meeting you need to write everything also on your, must have your non-negativity. So I'm going to find the space here to write now. I'm going to join two formulas. So x plus y minus 50,000, it's equals to 9x plus 4y minus 300,000. So you need to just confirm your numbers. 9x, that's correct. So now, if I want to deal with a less headache approach, it will be bringing the 9 this side, which is going to turn to a negative 8x equals to 8x equals to this and that. They're going to be a positive 3y, and then this is a 50,000. It's going to become negative 250,000 over negative 8. If you want to make life easy, simplify this. Simplify it by saying 3 over 8y, which is negative. This one is positive. Then you have your 250,000 divided by 8, which is a combined figure of 31,250. So that's your value of x now. So now I would go there and solve the same value. So x in this budget formula plus y so it's going to be 31,250 minus 50,000. Then 50,000 minus 31250 equals, then your over 8, actually something needs to skip the line, the equal sign, equals to 18, and it was negative, now it's positive. I think I might be making a mistake at that. This shouldn't be negative. I need to check. that becomes positive, which is negative 250. Then 9, which is negative 8, positive 3. Then look at that. That is negative, negative 3. Negative 250 divided by that becomes positive. Here becomes positive at 250. Then here negative plus where's y? Okay, I skipped y. Small mistake will lead to your answer being completely wrong. So then this minus 250, no, this minus 50,000, because remember we are using this formula there. So now that obviously 1 minus 3 over 8 is going to be a positive value of 5 over 3. Okay, 5 over 3, 5 over 8. Then now we need to sort this. 3,150 minus 5,000, 50,000. It's going to be 18, around about 18. So y is equals to, it's a positive 18,750 over 3 divided, and 1 minus 3 divided by 8. Okay, 0.625 equals to 18750, 0.625. Then it becomes a 30,000. So now 30,000 is y. You put it in the formula there, which is going to be x. X is equals to 50,000 minus 30,000. X is equals to 20,000. So now your points are 20k and 30k. These are the points that give you your budget, or that's a minimum to yield maximum returns. So now also there is another thing that is very critical. It says to test them against the budget. It says x plus y should not be greater than 50 bucks, 50k, and if you look at it, it's 20 plus 30, indeed is 50. Another one, it says now they want to know what is the risk. What is the risk? What is the risk? what is the average risk for this investment? So now the formula that I'm going to write, it's a unique average risk. It's equals to 9x plus 4y is less than 6. Yeah, but we don't know the 6. So we don't know the 6. We want to find the 6. So that y, it's equals to over x plus y. Do you see that this is a total amount you are willing to spend, and then these two are the ratio of your investments? You see that then it becomes 9 multiplied by I think it's 20 plus 4 multiplied by 30. Then you have, there's no question about it, this is a 50,000. So now your formula is gonna come and become 9 multiplied by 20 plus 4 multiplied by 30. Your answer should be 6. So your average is 6, because it is stated that your average should not be. So now this formula is the formula of your average. It's the formula, because here it's your total investment, here it's your risk, and that's how your average is it's done. The last part, I am not really sure about it. The one, what is the estimated return for this investment? I didn't check how it's going to be done. Okay, no, there's a formula missing here. There's a formula missing here. I think yeah, there's a formula missing here. The ones are for percentages. So now let's see now. 0.12, you have your 30, your 20 here, plus 0.08, you have your 30 this side. This is where you test your different points. So you're testing that, you're testing that. So this is like you are looking for your optimum solution. You're looking for your optimal solution. 0.12 times 20 plus 0.08 times 30. Then you're getting 4.8. 4.8. You will realize probably this is for B. This is for B. Cost at what is it? Max profit at B. Profit at B. So you must do A and C. So for A, which is Y, it's going to be 0.08 multiplied by 50 equals to 0.08 multiplied by 50, then which is giving me 4k. Then you can tell 4k is less than that. Then another one is 0. How can I do it? 1 2 multiplied by I think the number was around about 33 something. I don't know why I can't see it. There, it's 30. I'll write it in full because I don't want to confuse myself. So now 0.12 multiplied by 333.33. So the value is going to be around about 4,000. Also 4,000. So for A it's for 4 grand. For C is also 4 grand. So in simple terms, you can just say 399. 399k. All right. So So that's return of investment. Okay. Then the last exercise that I found a little bit tricky is this one. So the brokerage firm of Blank Leibowitz and Weberger has analyzed and recommended two stocks to an investors club of college professors. The professors were interested in factors such as short-term growth, intermediate growth, and dividend rates. These data on each stock are as follows. Okay, so now let's finish up. Each member of the club has an investment goal of appreciation of no less than 720 for investment number one. For investment number two, appreciation at least of, okay, so then the three, appreciation of 200 per year. So you can almost tell what is the smallest investment that professor can make. So in this case, if you are aiming at the smallest investment you can make, you are targeting growth. This is definitely maximizing. For the fact that you're targeting growth, you are literally maximizing. But the issue is we do not have the formula for maximizing here. We do not have the formula for maximizing. So now, but we do have our variables, the two of them, and our constraints. So the objective function in this case, it's not leading anywhere because of we do not have the objective function. It will just say you want to maximize, then you have x plus y, leave it like that. Then on your 1, that's your 1, 2, 3, then this is your x, this is your y, then your x, your y, 0.36, 0.24, these are supposed to be 720, 5,000 and 200, then 1.50, 1.67, and then 0.04, 0.08. So now, so objective function is maximize profit equals to x plus y, subject to, then you move right along on the side, then you write your constraints, 0.36 x plus 0.24 y is greater or equals to 720. Then you say 1.67 x plus 1.5 y is greater or equals to 5,000. Then you say 0.04 x plus 0.08 y is greater or equals to 200. From here you can somewhere write be prepared to draw your graph. Do not rush. Do not rush to put your labels on the graph until you find roughly what is your increment. You'll make a mistake if you just rush. So to avoid the rushing, you start by this is for 1. So we plot for points, find points for solution for 1, ne? So that is look at it. So let x is equals to 0, therefore y is equals to, so now y it's going to be 720 over 0.24, which is going to go up. 720 divided by 0.24, you see 3000 already. It's telling you the trajectory of where it's going. Then in that case, x is equals to 720 over 0.36 equals to 720 divided by 0.36, which is now 2000. Right, so that is a point. These are the points for formula 1. For 2, it's going to be, right, let x is equals to 0, then y is equals to 5000 divided by 1.5 equals to, it's becoming 3.33. Okay, then you do the same. X is equals to 5000 over 1.167, I think. Let me confirm it. Oops, that's correct. And then 67, the calculator, then I'm getting, it's equals to 2994.01. Then now the last point is for point 4, formula 3. Let x is equals to 0, and then you're gonna see that y is becoming 200 over 0.08 equals to 2.5. Then your x is becoming all your objective your constraints implies that we are minimizing, because you want the minimum value that you can invest. All yours, they are suggesting otherwise, so you must find minimum. So this is not maximizing but minimizing. However, let's continue. 200 over 0.04, 200 divided by 0.04, then your answer is 5k. Then now you can see that we have 5000 at maximum on the side of x and around about 3.3 on the side of that. So now we're going to go with I think a more nicer approach would be 1, 2k, 3k, 4k, 5k. Can write the k for argument's sake. Then this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 1k, 2k, 3k, and 4k. Okay, so let's see. For y, you have a 2.5 here, which is somewhere here, and you have a 5 star, which is somewhere here. So plot it first. Okay, then all the formulas are suggesting that we are going up, right? So now this is for what? For 3. For 3. This will help you with tracing. Then now we have 2000 and 3000, 2000 on x, 3000 on y. So now we're going to pass by 3000 there at y. All right, so now we have that. Okay, then the last point should be all right, y is around about 3.3 something, then your x is around about 3 on in a way. All right, okay, I'm not getting it. Okay, I think now it's perfect. So now make a straight line. Oops, make a straight line like that. Okay, then we have this intersection, and we have this intersection. Okay, so that is 3.33, y this side is 2.5 and 3000, so they don't intersect in any way. So it's you'll have your A, B, C, and this is protruding that outward. Although it doesn't satisfy all the values, so you might need to consider including this one in your solution because it doesn't satisfy all your values. Okay, so now we need to label down the formulas. So the one that went to 3k solid is 3k, and okay, wait, the 299 is number 2, and this one should make it number 1. So we don't have optimum solution in this case. We don't have a optimum solution, so we're taking the points and then we're trying to find which one could lead to a good investment in a way. Okay, so now when you look at A is self-explanatory. A, we have your y at 0, 3.33. Then For your B, we don't know both of them. And then for your C, we know that it's 5k, and your that is okay. Then for your D now, actually these things are a lot. Okay, for your D, we don't know D. That's my D here. We don't know D. And then we have E, which is the intersection at 2.5. So 2.5 on Y and 0 on X. We have your F, which is I think it looks like a 2k on X. Yeah, 2k on X. 2k on X. However, 0 there. So we are testing all of them. We need to test all of them. Then, but because of there are two that we can't really determine from just looking at them, we need to uh, solve the two equations. So now, the first intersection point happens between line 3 and 2. So we solve line 3 and 2. Then after that we'll solve after that we're going to solve line I think 1 and 3. So to make life easy, because I want to go away from this, I have to take this, copy, and put it on the side. If you want to solve it nicely, put it in a plain side. So paste. So now we did say we are mixing 3 and 2. So 1.67x plus 1.5y minus 5,000 is equals to 0.04y x plus 0.08 y minus 200. So we solve for x. 1.67x minus 0.04, then move everything to the other side, equals to the 200 is negative. Rather we start with the 5,000 minus 200, then plus 0.08y, then we need the minus 1.5y. Okay, then what is this? This is x. So 1.67 minus 0.04, you're getting 163. That is your x. Okay, I'll just write it this side because of then this is 4,800, and this is going to be a minus 1.5 minus 0.08, but it's going to be in the form of a negative sign, 1.42y divided by 1.42, 1.4, wait, 63, 1.63. Okay, so x is equals to divided by 1.63 then you're left with 2944.7852 minus 1.42 divided by 1.63, 0.8711 y. Okay, now that's our formula. We're going to put it in that one that is looking a little bit simpler. So this is going to be there for on formula 3, because we are removing x, so 0.04 multiplied by 2944.7852 minus 0.8711y, close bracket, then take the rest of the formula, plus 0.08 y. You can transpose the 200, so leave it as 200 there. Then now 0.04 multiplied by 2900. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I thought I had something in the memory of the calculator. 2944.7852. Then you're getting 11779 minus 0.8711 multiplied by 0.04. Then we're getting a 0. Oh, that's a multiply. Okay, 0.0348, right? Y plus 0.08 equals to y equals to 200. Then that goes the other side. These two remains dealing with each other. Okay, and we are having a good feedback basically because it's the other one is bigger. 0.8, it's bigger than that one, so you can just minus it directly from 0.0348. Okay, then you're getting that. So y is equals to 200. Wait, 200 minus 117.79 divide by 0.0452. That number's gonna skyrocket. 200 minus 117.79 over 0.0452. It's equals to 18.81. That's my y. Then my x is going to be, right, 0. Let's make sure that the formula is always x this side. 0.04 x plus 0.08 multiplied by 18.81, okay, equals to 200. So now you can almost tell that 200 minus whatever over 0.04. So that whatever is derived, like take this value minus multiply by 0.08, you're getting 145.5. So 200 minus this value is that, and then divide by 0.4, it's gonna go up to cost 1 362.389. So you're done with these points, which is more like, okay, these points, we'll test them directly against a certain formula. Then we come this side, we have formula 1 intersecting with formula 3. Oh, 0.36x plus 0.24y equal minus 720 equals to 0.04x plus 0.08y minus 200 minus 200. Then obviously solve for x. Bring all the x's in one side. 0.36x minus 0.04x, it's equals to, okay, this one is going to be a positive. Start with it for neatness. 720 minus 200 minus 0.24y plus 0.08y. Right, then these two is around about 0.34, or actually 0.32 x is equals to 720 minus 200, 520. Okay, this 2 is negative 0.24 plus 0.8. Then your value is minus 0.16 y. Then you divide across board with, like that, cross board with 0.32. So to be safe, you can simply leave everything like this. We will sort it later. Then now we solve for x on the formula. We can still use that one at the bottom. The x is equals to, not x is equals to, 0.04 that 520 like this, 0.32 minus 0.16y over 0.32, and then plus 0.08y is equals to 200. 0.04 multiplied by 520 over 0.32. I'm getting a whole number of 65, right, minus 0.04 multiplied by 0.16 0.32. Then we're getting, okay, nice fraction of 0.02y plus 0.08y equals to 200. Then 200 minus 65 we are left with 135 equals to 135 over 0.02 minus 0.08. Actually, it's, yeah, we take it as a positive though, and then 0.06 is equals to 135 divided by 0.6, like that. The answer becomes 2250. So now 2250 it's going to become your x 0.04 x plus 0.08 multiplied by 2250 in the space of y equals to 200. So 0.08 multiplied by 2250 is going to go down to 180. Therefore, if you read 200 minus that is 20 over 0.04, which is going to go up. 20 divided by 0.04 is going to 500. So these are your points, and the way you must deal with them, you must combine them, because if you look at this, these are your feasible regions. So for the missing ones, for I think for B and for D. So but now look at the formula, the one for minimize. So if we want to minimize, so it will say minimize, and we're not even given, equals to x plus y. So the minimum one is the one. So you combine now 18 so firstly, remember all these values here are in thousands. These ones, this 5,000, this 2.5, this 2,000, this 3,000. So these ones are the only ones that are appearing to be less. So we need to combine them and see which one will be least. So 18.81 plus 1362.389 and 500 plus 2250 equals to 18.81 plus 136.389 is equals to, these are big now, 3155.199. 2250 plus 500, which becomes 2750. So it becomes 2750. It's less than that, but it's not the least around here. If you are looking for the minimum, you must your smallest investment is not it's actually the 2,000. the 2000 at F. That's the smallest you can invest. So at least you might be guaranteed profit if you invest that smallest. Okay, so this is it guys for me. I'll see you next week. Do not forget that the following exercises are part of your homework. Here they are here. Oh, Control Z. Here they are here. I've already done this objective functions for you, and there's another part there, the pruning and no pruning. Then after that, the first one that I gave you, this one, I've already sent an what you call an announcement via Votella, so you should be able to conduct the exercises. Thank you so much guys. See you on the next class. Bye bye.